Blunt Squad. It's your host with the most, here to brag, boast, celebrate, toast. And you know we came here to smoke. I'm Taye the Loose Cannon Adams. You now tuned into the Very Blunt Sports Podcast. You could have been anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So to all my new ones, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Cost you nothing to jump in rotation with us. To all my day ones, keep smoking. We're here to let y'all know right now that the blunt is now in session. We came here to catch all this smoke. We came here to smoke. So let's see what we smoking on today. I know that's a lot of smoke, but I've been going for a minute, so we about to fire it up. First and foremost, I definitely want to give a shout out to my peoples over there at Unique Auto Group LLC. That's in my city, my hometown, Erie, PA. Stand up. Over there at 4312 Peach Street. Whatever you want, whatever you need, they got that. Go holla at them. Definitely want to thank them for being a part of this show, you know, helping, you know, sponsor it and getting their name out there and helping me get my name out there. So big ups to them. Now, we got a little ladies first thing going on. Classic Queen Latifah song. We're going to go right up into it. Megan Thee Stallion. She's the first black woman to be on the Forbes cover of the 30, under 30. That's a big accomplishment for her. We're going to move it a little longer. I'm going to tell you about the National Hip Hop Museum in Washington, D.C. that I ain't know nothing about. I got to put that on my bucket list, on my things to do, whatever you want to call it. One of the places I'm going to visit, but we're going to get up into that later. Snoop Dogg. Now, everybody know who he is. West Coast legend, rap legend. He nominated for the Songwriter Hall of Fame. Now, if he get in, he going to be the third rapper to get in to that Songwriter Hall of Fame, right behind Jay-Z and Missy Elliott. So he in good company, being the third rapper to go into that Songwriting Hall of Fame. So I hope he get in. He deserved to get in. He wrote a lot of songs, you know, not only just for himself, but, you know, for Warren G and for Dr. Dre's Chronic and Chronic 2001. So rightfully so. I want to get into something real quick. Like I told you, this is a podcast about sports, but we got the hip-hop vibe, we got the hip-hop flavor and the hip-hop culture all into it, because I believe that there's a marriage between sports and hip-hop, and I'm going to keep showing it and always keep showing it on this show and different things that I do in the future. Now, they had the American Music Awards. Now, me personally, I don't even watch the award shows no more. They don't represent the culture right. They disrespect the culture. They don't nominate the right people. A lot of people say that, and a lot of people claim that, and a lot of people got receipts and tickets to back it up. Now, the American Music Awards, they were supposed to have a Michael Jackson tribute for the 40th anniversary of the Thriller album. Chris Brown was supposed to be a part of that. That would have been a real big look. That would have been a good look for the award shows and for their ratings. But for some reason, they canceled that man. They ain't give him no reason, no explanation why. They just did it, which was dumb as hell on their part, because his rehearsal video got more views than the whole AMA Awards. And I can't blame Chris Brown for not even showing up and accepting his award when they canceled his performance. And the crowd booed him anyway. Whatever y'all got against this man, y'all need to let go. He a living legend. He the living embodiment of what Michael Jackson is as far as stage performance and dance. He is that. Quit disrespecting this man. Give him his flowers. It would have been a good performance to see Chris Brown and Sierra, you know, reenact Scream. Even though it was the 40th anniversary for Thriller, but Sierra was there, and she was going to be in the performance too. They basically canceled her, and Sierra ain't do nothing to nobody, but I guess be associated with Chris Brown. Guilty by association, but it's still wrong. But I ain't going to stay on that too long, but these award shows don't represent the culture right. They don't nominate who we want to see. They don't let perform who we want to see. Matter of fact, speaking of, and we talking about award shows, ain't none of us know nothing about the Oscars until Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Let's be honest. Wasn't nobody tuning in. Wasn't nobody checking for the Oscars to see who was going to win. Or I ain't even know who was even nominated. But this is a list of rappers that never won a Grammy. If y'all didn't know, now you know. DMX, Tupac, Pusha T, Big Sean, Mac Miller, Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, A$AP Rocky, Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang Clan, Royce da 5'9", and Biggie. Never won a Grammy. Tell me what y'all think about that. Like I said, it's the ladies' first theme. Now there's a National Hip Hop Museum in Washington, D.C. Like I said, I ain't know nothing about putting that on my to-do list. One of the places I gotta go see, gotta go visit. Now they had a list, but it wasn't in order of the 30 most influential female MCs, influential female rappers, whatever you want to call it. Didn't name all 30. I ain't gonna go down all 30, but I'm gonna just go through who I feel is some of the more influential ones and who I think everybody know and should know. We got Shy-Rock, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Missy Elliott, Roxanne Shante, Salt and Pepper, Lauryn Hill, Yo-Yo, Lady of Rage, Eve, Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, and Remy Ma. Now, I just put this on my honorable mention list. Da Brat, I don't see how she ain't on that 30 list when she the first female rapper to go platinum. Nicki Minaj, Mia X sold a lot of records, gold and platinum, and Gangsta Boo. Tell me what y'all think about the little short list of women that I named and some of the honorable mentions that I put down. I like these like father, like son moments. We got another second generation, soon to be NBA player on his way, but going through the college ranks first. Who I'm talking about Taye Anthony. That's the son of Carmelo Anthony. He got an offer from Carmelo's old school, Syracuse Orange, Syracuse University. It would be good to see if he do follow in his dad's footsteps, you know, like father, like son, but also create his own legacy. Carmelo Anthony, he got put into the NBA all-time 75, and he is soon to be Hall of Famer. He came from that classic draft class in 2003. Now his son, he trying to make his own moves, trying to make his own wave, splash, do his own thing. And I definitely respect and salute that. I love these like father, like son moments. And that's all that. Now, King James, LeBron, him and his partner, Maverick Carter, they got a company. It's called Spring Hill. Now, they partnering with Nipsey Hussle's company, Marathon Films, to make a documentary about the late, great rapper. I think this is good. LeBron James expanding his portfolio. Everybody, you know, do miss Nip Hussle, Neighborhood Nip, and they miss his music. I'm a big fan. Even way before, you know, he got famous and before, you know, he passed on when he was on the Double XL 2010 freshman cover with Big Sean and Wiz Khalifa and J-Rock and a couple other people. Won't y'all go check that out? So I'm going to look forward to that documentary. I'm going to watch it. Fan of LeBron and everything that he doing, how he expanding outside of basketball. We're going to get more into him later on because he got voted on to a top 10 countdown when I get there, but stay with me. I hope y'all still got the blunt lit. I hope y'all still lit. Thank y'all for watching. Without me, there ain't no y'all, and I appreciate that. Or without y'all, there ain't no me. I probably said that backwards, but y'all know what I meant. Now, y'all watch this show. Y'all know that I support women's basketball. Definitely a big fan of Dawn Staley. In my eyes, she one of the GOATs. She one of the women that's on the Mount Rushmore as far as women's basketball. And we definitely want to salute her. We gave her props. We gave her flowers, but definitely on a different level now because she definitely supports Brittany Griner. Every game she on the sideline, you know, in her own unique way, wearing a Phoenix Mercury 42 Free Brittany Griner shirt, free BG. So, and it's still always going to be that. I support Brittany Griner. I support you know, hopefully she come back on U.S. soil. I hope that they don't keep her over in Russia anymore. I heard that she been getting treated bad over there. I don't know if it's because she's a black woman, black, or just an American citizen or celebrity, however you want to call it, but it's still free BG, and it's also free the original hot boy BG. Hopefully he come home soon. College football, Michigan Wolverines, they back-to-back Big Ten champions. If you're a Go Blue fan, you're a Wolverine fan, Michigan, the Big M, whatever y'all want to call it, they now back-to-back Big Ten champions. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Neon Deion, Hall of Famer, whatever you want to call him. He going to be leaving Jackson State, and he going to be the new head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes. Hopefully he could turn that whole debacle around and make them actually look like something worthwhile, make them look like a contender. We got basketball right now. Last year, it was the NBA 75th anniversary. They put a top 75 players together. This season, now, it's the Lakers. They celebrating their 75th anniversary as a team, as a franchise, all of that. LA Times, they came out with their top 75 Lakers of all time, but we just going to go through the top 10 right now. All you Lakers fans, that's been Lakers fans from the Minneapolis days. If anybody was alive around that time, I mean, if you was, thank you for watching and acknowledging. But when they was the Minneapolis Lakers, that's who they was. And now, for the longest, they've been the LA Lakers. A good bulk of that 75 years of being a franchise. But at number 10, Wilt Chamberlain. Number 9, James Worthy. Number 8, George Mikan. He was a Minneapolis Laker. Number 7, LeBron James. Number 6, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 5, Elgin Baylor. Number 4, Jerry West. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2, the late, great Kobe Bryant. And number 1, Irvin Magic Johnson. Say what you want about the Lakers, about what they're going through right now. It's still early in the season, still got about like 60 some odd games left. But the Lakers is just one of those franchises that it don't matter if they doing bad, it don't matter if they doing good, they always gonna get talked about because of who and what they attract on the court and off the court. They just one of those franchises. The Lakers is to basketball what the Yankees is to baseball, and what the Cowboys is to football. It just is what it is. ESPN, they have spoken. That was their headline. ESPN ranked the top 10 NBA greatest players of all time. They said this is their list. They don't care who agree, who disagree about it. Apparently they had a lot of opinions, a lot of experts going through this and going through the list. So tell me what y'all think about this top 10. This is ESPN's greatest NBA players of all time. This ain't my list. I'm just reporting what it is. I'm going to just say for an honorable mention, I'm going to say a lot of people probably feel that Dr. J should be on this list, even though he more associated with the ABA, the American Basketball Association, than he is with the NBA. But in the NBA, he did go to the finals twice. No, 3 times, I think. Somebody fact check me on that if I am wrong. And he do got a ring with the 76ers. But number 10, Shaquille O'Neal. Number 9, rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Number 8, Tim Duncan. 7, Larry Bird. 6, Wilt Chamberlain. 5, Magic Johnson. Number 4, Bill Russell. Number 3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Number 2, LeBron James, the only current player that got voted on this list. Last but not least, number 1, his airness, who I think is the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Let me know what y'all think about that list, man. Need y'all to comment underneath. I need y'all to let me know what y'all think. Y'all part of this y'all part of this blunt heads, y'all part of the blunt squad, y'all part of the blunt universe, and all of that and everything in between. So I need y'all to tell me what y'all think. Now, this is a story that I don't get, I don't understand. Maybe I got a fucked up way of looking at shit. Maybe I got a fucked up way of looking at things, but Deshaun Watson, first off, welcome back. He gonna be starting this week, week 13, going into the NFL, this week against the he is a Cleveland Brown, but he playing his former team, the Houston Texans. Now, we all know the stories. We all know the accusations, what he was accused of allegedly doing. The attorney of, I guess, some of these victims, Tony Busby. Now, this dude, he had the bright idea to invite Deshaun's alleged victims, 10 of them, to the game in Houston. Why? That is a dumbass move. It don't make sense. It's basically petty, vindictive, and what the hell is you trying to prove? If this man did what y'all said he did, if he victimized these women in any way, shape, or form, any way, fashion, why would y'all bring them to a game to watch him play? I just feel like anybody that been victimized in any way, shape, or form don't want to be around the person that victimized them in any way, shape, or form. You don't want to be at their profession. You don't want to be at their job because he is a quarterback in the NFL. He gets paid to do that, so that's his job. I understand NFL stadiums is free and open to the public. If you buy your ticket, you're allowed to sit wherever you want, whatever the ticket stubs say. You could boo, you could cheer. You paid to do that. But this is a different case. It ain't like, we don't know if these women were or are football fans or even Texans fans. But for this attorney to do some bozo clown shit like that just shows the content of his character, and I ain't down with that. Like I said, if Deshaun did what y'all allegedly saying that he did, why would you want to put these victims in that type of turmoil and that type of trauma? And so for that, attorney, I said that twice, but attorney Tony Busby, you a piece of shit. That's just my level. Fuck it, forget y'all mad. Sean Taylor, rest in peace, Sean Taylor. I want to get into the statue about him a little bit. Now, we ain't saying that he don't deserve a statue for Washington. He played for Washington when they was the Redskins, then they went to the football team, and now they the Commanders. He deserved to be honored. Just listen to his stats alone. 305 total tackles, 8 forced fumbles. He a 2-time Pro Bowler, second team All-Pro in 2007. He got put in the Washington 90 greatest and 12 career interceptions. It's good stats for a short-lived career, but this statue that they gave of him, it ain't even a statue. It's a mannequin. It's a mannequin with a football helmet, with Adidas cleats, Nike gloves, and I think it was a Reebok jersey. Now, when I think of a statue, I'm thinking of something gold, copper, bronze, something that's solid, something that's heavy to move. But they gave this man a Macy's mannequin. I appreciate some people say it's the thought that counts. I appreciate them honoring him. I appreciate them thinking about him. I appreciate them adding on to his legacy and putting out there what he was able to do on the football field. But y'all could have did a whole lot better with this statue. Like I said, it ain't even a statue, it's a mannequin. Give that man the respects he deserves and give him a real statue. That's what I gotta say about that. NFL team power ranking going into week 13. We just gonna jump right into it. Number 10, New England Patriots. Number 9, New York Giants. Number 8, Minnesota Vikings. 7, San Francisco 49ers. Number 6, the Baltimore Ravens. Number 5, the Buffalo Bills. Number 4, the Miami Dolphins. Number 3, the Dallas Cowboys. Number 2, Philly, the Eagles. And number 1, Kansas City Chiefs. That's just the power ranking going into this week right now. Week 13. Hope you up. Hope you watching this right now. Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you was with yours. Hope you loved yours. Hope you had a whole lot of food and football, just like how me and my peoples did. Jump right into another top 10 countdown. This is basically somewhat of a top 10 show right now, going into the football week and even talking about basketball because we just named the Lakers. But the quarterback ranking go like this. Kirk Cousins of the Vikings at number 10. Number 9, Jimmy Garoppolo of the 49ers. Number 8, Dak Prescott of the Cowboys. Number 7, Tua Tagovailoa with the Dolphins. Number 6, Geno Smith surprising me with the Seahawks. Number 5, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore, give him that bag. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, looking like a good candidate for the MVP. Joe Burrow of the Bengals. Number 2, Jalen Hurts of the Eagles. And number 1, Patrick Mahomes, Kansas City Chiefs. Tell me what y'all think about the last top 2 power rankings. That was the NFL team rankings and that was the quarterback rankings. Please comment underneath and let me know what y'all think about that. I hope y'all still lit. I hope y'all still going. The blunt's still in session. We still smoking. Now, if the playoffs was to stop right now, going into week 13, who would be in the playoffs? Who would be in? Who would get that first round bye? We're going to tell y'all who and what it is. That's if, hypothetically, if. I ain't saying that the season ended right now. Of course, it ain't ending because we still got 4 to 5 weeks left. So this is what it looked like on the AFC side. Number 1 seed with that first round bye is the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the number 5 seed and the number 4 seed, or the number 4 seed and number 5 seed, however way you're looking at the bracket, but the number 5 seed would be Buffalo and the number 4 seed would be Baltimore. The 3 seed and the 6 seed would play each other, Tennessee being the 3 with Cincinnati being the 6. The 2 and the 7 would play each other. This is the AFC side. The number 2 would be the Dolphins, and the number 7 side would be the Jets. You're looking at that right now. There's three AFC East teams. AFC East looking good. Now we're going to look over at the NFC side of things with Philly getting that first round bye because they the number 1 seed. The number 4 seed is Tampa Bay. They would be playing the number 5 seed Dallas. The number 3 seed is the 49ers. They would be playing the Giants. And the number 2 seed is the Vikings. And they would be playing the Commanders. And if you look on the NFC side of things, especially the East, if the season was to stop right now, week 13, all 4 teams of the NFC East is in the playoffs. That's Philly, Dallas, New York Giants, and Washington. Both sides of the conference, AFC and NFC, the East is looking like the beast of the East, and they looking like how they should be looking, because on the AFC side of things, the Kings was the New England Patriots, and then on the NFC side of things, the NFC East was always the best conference for a while. They was called the NFC least, and I'm happy to see them back to where they at. We got Taye's picks is back. Week 13, if y'all new to this, y'all know damn near every week I pick who I think is going to win that week's games. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, sometimes y'all agree, sometimes y'all disagree, but it's still out of all good fun and out of being competitive. These is just my thoughts and what I was thinking at the moment. Now, the Thursday night game done already passed, but in all reality, no cap. I told my son I would say that, but no cap. I put the Bills over the Patriots. There was 1, 2, 3, 4. No, excuse me, 5. My fault for counting out loud, but 5. Nah, I meant to do that. Fuck it. There's 5 division games going on in week 13. That was the first one with the Bills and the Patriots. Like I said, it's that AFC East, and I picked the Bills. I'm definitely going with the Steelers over the Falcons. The Steelers, they looking better right now. I'm a TJ Watt fan. I'm glad that he back. And they starting to get it together, even though it's still somewhat late. I don't see them making the playoffs, but they can improve and work on what they got to do for next year. So I'm going with the Steelers on that one. We got the Packers and the Bears. Aaron the Badman Rodgers and the Packers, they ain't looking like how they supposed to be looking, but they ain't losing to the Bears. Aaron Rodgers, he still own the Bears. That's what he said, and he going to keep owning them. So the Packers win this one. We got the Jaguars at the Lions. I'm going with the Jaguars on this one, somewhat like the lesser of two evils, so I'm picking the Jaguars. We got the Jets at the Vikings. Going with the Vikings to keep looking better, even though the Jets is a good team, just don't see them winning this game. We got the Commanders at the Giants. I'm going with the Giants on this one. Good division game. This is my upset game. I'm picking the Titans over the Eagles. Welcome back to Deshaun Watson, but I'm picking the Browns over the Texans. Look for him to get his first win. I'm getting surprised by the Seahawks, and I'm going to keep being surprised by the Seahawks because the Seahawks, they're going to keep winning. They play the Rams this week, another division game. The Rams ain't looking like how they looked last year or how they thought that we was going to look, how we thought they was going to look going into this year, So I'm going with the Seahawks in that division game. We got the Dolphins over the 49ers. That's my pick. Dolphins beating the 49ers. I meant to say that they in San Fran, but y'all got it. Now we got the Chiefs at the Bengals. I'm going with the Chiefs in this game. They're going to keep stomping away at that at the AFC, and they're going to get that first round bye. That's just what it is. My fault, stumbling and fumbling. I'm just happy to be back. Just happy to get this video out to y'all before, the games start at 1 o'clock. Just trying to stay on schedule. Bear with me. I'm glad that y'all here with me. Another division game. We got the Chargers at the Raiders. They going to the desert to play. But I got the Raiders winning this game. No, I got the Chargers winning this game. I highlighted the Chargers. I just said that wrong. Like I said, just burning off some nervous energy, just shaking off the podcast dust because I'm happy to be back with y'all, and I'm going to try to do this more and more. We got new things coming up in 2K23 that I'm going to tell y'all more about. But I got the Chargers winning that game. Now we got the Colts at the Cowboys. That's the Sunday night football game. Going with the Cowboys to win this game. Hopefully Jeff Saturday gets his first win as the new head coach of the Colts, but it ain't happening on the Cowboys. Now we got another division game. The Saints and the Bucks. That's the Monday night football game. This division is garbage. This division is trash, but somebody need to win the division. Somebody need to represent the NFC South. But I'm picking the Bucks to win this game, and I'm going to go out on the limb, and I'm going to pick them to win the division. Now, if you ain't hear nothing about the Arizona Cardinals or the Carolina Panthers, they on the bye week. Both teams need it. It ain't like they're going anywhere. No chance of going to the playoffs. Maybe just regroup, re-up, do what you need to do in the draft, come back next year better than ever. Now, on the next episode, I'm talking about the Jerry Jones picture. I'm going to get into that. What do I got to say? Y'all just going to have to tune in for it. All I got to say is a picture do say 1,000 words. And in this case, it's saying a lot of negative words because of what's going on in the picture, in the time frame, in the timeline, and what was going on in the world at the time when that picture was taken. What I gotta say, y'all just gonna have to watch. This is to be continued, leaving you on a cliffhanger a little bit. So until then, love yours, love yourself, be in good spirits, keep that good energy, keep that good positive energy, get all that negative shit away from you. Let's do it in the spirit of competition, do it in the spirit of sports, do it in the spirit for the love of the culture. We're here to let you know right now, the blunt is now over, ashed out, the session is over. We're about to get up out of here. Until next time, stay blunted. Blunt Squad, Taye Loose Cannon Adams, signing off. I'm out.
I don't need a fucking cosigner to post rhymes for controversy. I'm calculated, your validation does not concern me. You created a character, you can market, but I'm sharp enough to sharpen my view. Whenever you charge him, I can